everybody, are you in search for just like some cool things to do here in Maine? Maybe something that's, you know, not like mainstream? We're gonna talk about some hidden gems, some cool things to do here in Maine that might not be talked about in the mainstream. At least maybe. We love just finding like cool things to do and talking about it. If you're just looking for something that you might not have thought of. First thing we're gonna talk about is the Cliffwalk down in York Beach. It goes from like York Beach right there and then kind of heads up north up the coast there for a while. But the reason it's called a Cliffwalk is because the views are just spectacular. I mean, it's like, you know, you walk in and of course the main coast just drops off down to the ocean. It's just very, very cool. Super like rugged coastline. There's tons of like hidden coves and stuff like that to check out. You know, the historic Maine coast. Moving right along, Mackworth Island. Very cool. You know, we used to bring our kids over when they were little and we used to do like fairy houses in the woods. An island, so you got great views of the water and the harbor, Casco Bay. It's very, very cool island to be on. There's a pet cemetery on there. Not like Stephen King's, but that's out there. But anyway, it's really cool. A lot of trails, a lot of cool stuff just to look at. Another one here is the Sebago Lake State Park. A lot of people talk about Sebago Lake, Lake Sebago, depending on you know what you want to call it, but there's up on like the northwestern side of it is the state park. There's camping there. There's some great beaches there. You know, we really we check that out a lot throughout the summer. It's a cool spot to go. It is a state park, so you can get passes for it. You know, if you live here in Maine. Now, swimming on the beach, of course, kayaking. The views unbelievable. Beaches, camping. That's very popular for those types of things. But anyway, that might be kind of something that you haven't thought of. Before we go into the last couple here, just want to say thanks for watching. I'm Doug Schauf with the Make Maine Your Home team over at Remax Oceanside. We really appreciate you checking out the channel. If you're doing research about Maine, we try to give you a lot of information just about Maine in general, neighborhoods, towns, things like what we're talking about today, all sorts of stuff. So hit that subscribe button and that little bell so you get notified of new episodes. We do a couple a week. And again, thank you so much for supporting us and watching these videos. There's a great hidden waterfall in Bradberry Mountain State Park. It's in Pownell. And if you're not familiar with where Pownell is, you got like Freeport, you probably know L.L. Bean, and then kind of off to the west a little bit is Pownell. Great town, actually. Like, there's really some great properties in there. Bradberry Mountain, just in general, is very, very cool. There's tons of trails, there's camping. If you like just getting outdoors, go to Bradberry Mountain. Last but not least is the Wadsworth Longfellow house in Portland, Maine. I know we've talked about this before in some of our other videos, so check that out. If you're just looking for like a cool thing to do downtown Portland, if you're walking around, you're like, what else do we do around here? Go check out the Wadsworth Longfellow house. Very cool. It's one of the most famous people coming out of Portland, Maine. So you gotta check it out. Highly recommend it. You won't be disappointed. You know, some great gardens to check out. A lot of it's free. So again, if you're just walking around, just what do I do? Go there, check it out. You won't be disappointed. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful, guys. If you have any questions, comments, comment below. We'd love to hear from you. We'll help you out with anything if we can. And remember, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and one of these buttons over here. You get a lot of great information about real estate, the state of Maine, cool things to do, all that kind of stuff. And of course, if you have any questions at any time, comment below or hit us up on all social media platforms and we'd love to help you out. And we love talking about Maine and real estate in Maine.